needles in the city.
And some say we're still waiting on that grid. What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we've got something a little bit different. We've got the F1 community race. And whoa, hang on a minute, those commentators. Wait, yeah, that's much better. Much better. So yes, if you guys don't know, then I took part in the F1 2016 community race on PC last night, and it was really good fun. It was organised by Ben or TM at Mardik. It was live streamed by XMattyG on Twitch, and I believe at one point we got like nearly 1,500 viewers. So yeah, that was pretty mad. So yeah, these are just my highlights from it basically. So what you're seeing in the background now is well, what was meant to be qualifying. You can see, or you maybe not be able to see. It was very slight. It was just a good excuse for everyone, to be honest. There is supposedly rain on the screen right now, but yeah, I'm coming towards the end of my flying lap, and the rain did actually come down pretty heavily after this, so this was pretty much the only opportunity that we got to set a lap. I only went and put it in P3. I could not believe that, and then a load of people disconnected, so we had to restart. So when you think about it, that was a little bit like FP1, you know, just getting into the swing of things, and considering I just hardly ever play this game, I was so surprised I managed to do that. But anyway, we went for one-shot qualifying because we just could not be bothered to do another 18 minutes, and considering we were already an hour late, then I think the people in the stream were probably getting a little bit agitated that we were getting racing. But I'm just going to show you my whole lap, show you that it was completely legit in one-shot qualifying. So yeah, I've done a little bit of practice around Brazil, but that was my quickest first sector, I believe, that I'd actually done. And yeah, pretty much the aim for this was just to try and get top 10. I'm pretty sure it was a full lobby of 22 people, and there's some pretty quick guys in there. I'm ridiculously slow on F1 2016, like compared to other games where I'm sort of reasonably quick, but not very consistent. So yeah, the one lap pace was looking good. I looked down at my dash, and I believe I'm in about P7 or P8 at this point, and I absolutely nail that corner. I get it down into second gear, don't get any wheel spin, and now we're coming towards the final sector, and I'm looking as if I'm in about P5, P6 at the moment, so I'm just thinking, just don't bottle it, please don't bottle it. I actually get a good exit out the last corner. It's looking as if it's about to rain, but we're not going to get a monsoon considering we've got like 3 seconds of the lap left. So we come round the final corner, and we actually managed to nearly take pole position, because Marco was only like a few tenths ahead of us. And if you look at that, P5, we're behind Cal HD, AOR Fizzy, Ryan L83, and Marco FD. So that is pretty good going. We out-qualified Tiamat Mardik, who does this thing for a living. I mean, come on. But yeah, I was properly pleased with that. And as you can see, in the race, it bloody chucked it down with rain. I've not driven in the rain on this game, full stop. So I was looking forward, and as you saw at the start of the video, we were waiting for so long. And at this point, the Twitch chat was just absolutely blowing up. You know, people were very happy with Biker's behaviour. Let's just put it that way. But eventually, he left the session, I believe, which was music to all of our ears, and we could finally get on with our formation lap, which, yeah, that was going to be fun, wasn't it? So here we go, ready for the formation lap, and I'm pretty sure I thought this was the start of the race, to be honest. I absolutely went for it. But yeah, there you can see we actually get up into P2. I'm actually commentating as if this is a race, but I thought, you know what, this is going to be the only chance I get to beat up the gearbox of Marco FD. The formation lap went pretty well until Ryan L83 just completely took me from behind, and we both got disqualified from the lap, which was fair enough, to be honest. But anyway, here we go for the lights, and oh my god, that is just lasting forever, and we are finally away for the F1 community race, and we're squirming off the line, and it looks as if we've already been overtaken. Nice hacks from that Red Bull, and well, coming into turn 1, we've somehow made an illegal overtake when we haven't actually left the track, which is very legit. Nino overtakes us, and so does the Red Bull as well. Ikayan, I believe he's a AOR driver of some sort. Don't know why I'm competing with him, to be honest. But anyway, we only lose one position off the start. Ikayan, I don't know whether I'm pronouncing his name right, but anyway, he went a little bit deep into there, and Ryan L83 went more than deep. He went deep into the wall, which wasn't good for him. So that was pretty much his race over before it even started. We go up into P5, so yeah, pretty much staying where we were, which I did not expect whatsoever. But coming towards the end of lap 1, we are back to business as usual. Alex Gillen overtakes us because we run wide, and nothing new there. I just thought, you know what, there's no point fighting him. Let's be honest, he's going to finish in front of me anyway, and then we get a massive tank slapper on, and this really is business as usual. I'm pretty sure I took that guy out, not sure who he is, but then we've got Arav coming up on us, and I believe Niren, official FNG, he is right behind us as well, and we are having an absolute three-way going into turn 1. I really was cacking my pants going into this, and Niren and Arav just completely overshoot it, and then I tag Cal on the way past. A little bit of a misunderstanding. Arav and Niren are just like, you know, forget this, I'm just straight lining turn 1. They literally have no mercy whatsoever, and basically I just lost 2 positions from that, which is expected when you have 2 absolute corner-cutting geniuses in front of you. I mean, I'd rank myself pretty highly, to be honest, but yeah, not quite on their level, it has to be said. Lap 2, and the rain is getting a little bit heavier. I have no idea what the cross-off is. It said that the rain was going to get heavier, so I thought, you know what, I'll just come in for wet tyres. And, well, you may be able to see that I didn't actually change anything on the little dash thing. So we come into the pits, and they've only got to put intermediates on. Yep, completely my fault. I've literally got no one else to blame there. And, oh, I should play this game more. I just should. I mean, it was a complete schoolboy error. And basically, we've ended up on the same tyres. We've done absolutely nothing. And you can see I go down, I'm like changing it to wet as if, yeah, you know, they're just going to fit wet tyres on now. Unfortunately, they're still green and they're not blue, so yeah, that didn't make any difference. And oh my god, there's someone in the wall, but yeah, that was just a complete rookie error from me. And we're down in P16, and that's, you know, I was so annoyed because I was in the thick of it, and my race is finished before it's even started. Now we got a virtual safety car very early on. It must be from that guy going into the wall. So we decide to take this opportunity just as the virtual safety car is ending to put our wet tyres on. And I don't know why we even did that, to be honest, because it just wasn't time for wets whatsoever. But I thought, you know, seeing as we've messed up our race enough, we might as well, you know, go for it again. And you know it's bad when Ryan L83 is ahead of you when he's literally had an excursion to the wall. And we've just, you know, we've been our own downfall. So we're there on the temperature gauge, literally praying that these tyres are going to rubber in quickly. So yeah, we're in P16. Jodman is behind us. What a race he had. But then we have a safety car on lap 8. We're up to P15. I believe Ryan L83 retired at that point. He was having some wheel issues, and now we're just right at the gearbox of Kimi. Just because we can, even though we were completely exceeding the delta time. He peels off into the pit lane, so that's another position made up. And, well, basically, you might want to just take a look at the mini-map at this point. So I'm in P14, and you can just see that safety car train there. It's basically a lap ahead of us. And it says catch safety car queue. And no joke, we were in the game chat at this point. Me and Niren were embarrassingly racing flat out at this point. And no matter what we were doing, we just could not catch the safety car. So you'll be able to see that we are completely flat out at this point. And, you know, the safety car is now coming towards the start-finish line, and we were just making absolutely no inroads whatsoever. And you can see from our steering inputs that I really am pushing. But yeah, at this point in the race, we're P14, but the safety car really, really did make me think that, you know, I had a chance at least scoring some points in this race. I mean, it's proved so far that it's a complete race of attrition, and, yeah, I just really want to try and get to the finish line. So, start of lap 10, and I'm no closer to the safety car, am I? Let's be honest. And I believe the safety car is actually coming in at the end of lap 10 as well. So myself and Niren we were kicking ourselves just because we were so embarrassed. And there you can see that the safety car coming in at the end of the lap, and lo and behold, I haven't caught the train. But that might not have been such a bad thing, even though we get a massive tank slapper on. You'll be able to see that there was an absolute cluster of cars in front of me, and I'm actually catching them at quite a good rate. And I believe at the start, Arav went from 6th all the way up to 1st, which was an absolute mad thing. But anyway, coming to turn 1, and Ben Tiamat Marduk has been absolutely blown up He has bottled it already, and there's another manor which is just all over the place. We're up into P12. Thank you very much, Ben. And even though we're on the complete wrong tyres, which actually may be the right tyres pretty soon, we are still not in a points-paying position. And now we've got Nero next up, and oh my god, he is nearly sideways there. And we're going to try and go around the outside of him. He's taking the racing line, but he's going pretty slowly. We go around this outside, we're off the track, we come back on, and there is contact. That is controversy. There is my title sorted right away. OMFGGG, contact with a FIFA YouTuber, and now we're just going Kimmy style. At this point, I'm just thinking, what am I doing? Where is the track? And we're in Brazil, and we are literally Kimmy at this point. I mean, you know, if I'd have set my nation as Finnish, I was literally Kimmy. And after all that, we're still ahead of Nero, which I just did not understand at all. So we're having an absolute ding-dong battle. We're just... Oh, what are we doing? I mean, we predicted that we'd be the back markers, but we didn't think we'd be this embarrassing. We're only 12 laps in, so we're a third of the way through the race at this point, and there has been carnage everywhere. End of lap 13, I decide to come into the pit lane. I'm not quite sure what for. I believe I'm actually going back onto the intermediates. Niran actually has a drive-through to serve at this point, so he's still got to pit again. And it's all getting very, very complicated at this point. Yeah, end of lap 14, or maybe start of lap 14. Yeah, it's the start of lap 14. And we're coming out of the pit lane now, and literally as soon as we press the accelerator, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I just can't get over how embarrassing this is. You know, I've lost my front wing literally as soon as it went from autopilot to me controlling it. I went straight into the wall, and I'm showing my inexperience on this game once again. We're in P14, which actually turns to P12 after the next lap, because, you know, everybody's coming into the pits at this point, Niran being one of them. And, you know, I'm thinking, you know, up into P11 even now. And at this point, I'm thinking, you know what, we can get some points. Just stay on the road, keep that car on there, don't do anything stupid, which was, you know, stupid me thinking that, to be honest. But another car comes in, we're in P10, Fizzy is ahead of us now. And anyway, we come on to lap 24. We get a little bit of a tank slapper on, but, you know, we're going all right, considering we've only got half a front wing. And, you know, we're in P10. We've got SDL or SBL. Someone, Annie, has just completely taken us out. And, well, we've just reset to the track. And you guys might want to rewind and have a look at that for yourselves. I mean, personally, I think it's probably a racing incident. And, oh, my God, we've got a drive-through. We've got a drive-through, and we're just not concentrating. They're putting the wets on. I mean, I don't know what the pit crew are doing, to be honest. They're just trying to screw me over big time. And they've achieved that. I've achieved it. I've screwed myself over. And yeah, like I say, you guys might want to rewind that and take a look at the replay and tell me whose fault it is. This is just embarrassing. And then we reset to the middle of the track. This is interesting because Matt commented on this in the stream. He said there was a Williams right in the middle of the track, and I was trying my best to get out of the way of Ben, and I believe I actually did that. But on the stream, it shows up that I was just completely in the way. So yeah, I apologise if I caused carnage, which I know I did. And anyway, we've still got a drive-through to serve. We're on the wrong tyres. We've got no front wing. And then we just completely plough into the wall. And at this point, I knew my race was done. And, well, that's just an episode of how to embarrass yourself to the whole F1 community. Oh, FIA safety, you're going to love that one. So there you can see that we have retired, unfortunately, from the race. But yeah, it was really, really good fun. And there you can see the race results. And yeah, it was really, really good fun, as I say. So Alex Gillen, it was who took the win of this inaugural F1 community race. And I'd love to do more of these in the future. We're trying to make it sort of a semi-regular thing. Maybe do it sort of once a month when all of us are free. But yeah, Alex Gillen took the win from Cal and the guy whose name I can't pronounce. I do apologise. But yeah, leave a like if you did enjoy and comment down below on what you thought of the stream. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.